Summer is a great time to catch up on music theory. Here are 5 ideas, fun activities that you can incorporate into your lesson plans this summer that your students will love. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Phoenix and I'm the Tattooed Piano Teacher. I create digital music theory resources that I sell online, and all of these ideas have come from products that I've come up with over the years as a piano teacher. You're welcome to DIY them. If you want to save the time and effort, links to all of these digital products that you can print out and have them ready to go in the description for you. But be sure to stick around to the end because I've got something free for you as well. So summer activity number 1 is rhythm bingo. So I actually have 2 versions of rhythm bingo that I created for summer. One is a summer theme, one is a vacation theme. They're both basically summer. They just have different pictures on them. The way that the rhythm bingo works is every student gets a bingo board, whether it's just one of them in a lesson with me playing or there's a couple of them in a group lesson. They get their bingo chips and they're ready to go. So I'm going to be calling out the rhythms either with the actual words or without the actual words. So I will tap or say the rhythms to a metronome, and then they have to find where that rhythm is on the board. Once they find it, they get to cover it up. The first student who calls out bingo is obviously the winner. They love this game, and I actually use this game in a lot of different ways. Sometimes I have the students speak the rhythm back to me. And there are 3 different levels that you can print out. Level number 1 has the picture, also has the words and the rhythm. Level number 2, we're going to take away the words, but the picture's still going to be there as a hint. So they won't know exactly what the phrase is, but they'll kind of have an idea from the picture. Level number 3 is just a board with just the rhythms. So they really have to listen closely for rests and holds, eighth notes, and how am I doing the rhythm? They have to be able to find it. This is a great way to have students who are maybe struggling with the steadiness or reading rhythms in their songs. It's a great way to help them do this, but it feels just like playing a game. It doesn't feel like work at all. Summer activity number 2 is compose with dice. This isn't technically a game, it's like an activity, but I mean, it has dice, so it plays like a game. So with the compose with dice, you're going to print out a song. The left hand is done for you, the right hand, rhythm is done for you, notes are not. So this is great for students who are just learning a new 5-finger pentascale. You can print out a song in the pentascale that they have just learned and have them practice writing and naming the notes of the scale. They're going to roll a dice to see what the next melody note is. Then they follow the rhythm on the page and they have to draw the note. There's even practice sheets included so they can practice writing the notes. Roll the dice, draw the note. Roll the dice, draw the note. This is the best trick I have ever found with theory. If you roll a dice, suddenly any theory worksheet can be made fun. So compose with dice. I have a free song in the C scale that you can print out, try out the compose with dice. If you want the full set that comes with C scale, D scale, G scale, F scale, A scale, then you can purchase, it's just a few dollars and you can get the full set of all the practice sheets and all the songs for any season. Of course, I have a set for summer. Even if you don't buy any of my products, if you take this away, use a dice to make anything fun. Use a dice. Just get a dice. Dice. Summer activity number 3 is this van beach day matching activity that I came up with. I use this in so many ways as well. So you just print out this little retro going to the beach van, and the windows become our matching game. I use this for younger kiddos who need help with note values, rhythms, matching notes on the staff. So these little squares can be used to play like a war card game, or you can just have a student sit independently, maybe while their sibling is having a lesson, and they can just work on finding matches and making piles. So it can either be like an interactive activity between a couple of students, or it can just be like an independent. We've got 5 minutes left in the lesson. Let's just do some van matches. All right, moving on to summer activity number 4. We've got the mini books. So I got this idea from students wanting to do like a daily practice thing, and they needed to review note names. So I came up with this idea. It kind of combines daily practice with naming notes, and it's called the Note a Day mini book. I've got one for every month of the year. So literally students are pulling out this little book and they are naming one note per day on this adorable little mini book. And some of the notes are going to be clues that they fill in the blank in the back of the book. They're gonna have a cute little music joke at the end. Even the older kids get into this. Even though the jokes are kind of cheesy, they still like to do it. Now here's the trick of the Name a Note book. Not only are they reviewing notes, if they follow the rules and they only do one note a day, they are finding this little mini book in their piano bag. They're pulling it out every day. And if we're getting our piano bag out to do our note of the day, why not just practice? So it like actually kind of triggers that memory, especially for little kids. Oh yeah, I need to practice piano. So this has been a great trick that I have used for those students who A, need to review their notes, and B, need to remember to practice during the summer. If you buy one of my mini book packs, they come with instructions on printing them out and assembling them, which is actually way easier than it looks. And there are 3 levels to print out. So if you have students who are really mostly in either C pentascale or middle C position at this point, then level 1 would be for them. Level 2 branches out to all the notes on the staff. And then level 3 is all the way out to the ledger lines for your older kiddos. I do have a free mini book. It's January, so if you want to just get a free one and print it out and see how it all works, that one is free. All the other months are available as a little pack that you buy for a few dollars. I've got one more idea, and it's a big one, and it's probably maybe the favorite. Well, it's the one I use the most anyways. Before I let you know what that is, be sure to hit that like button if you want to see more curated lists of ideas, games, and activities that you can use with your piano students in the future. So the last idea I have for you is coloring pages and worksheets. Now, this isn't a game. However, you can make it into a fun activity. First of all, coloring. Who doesn't love coloring? I love coloring. And second of all, if your theory worksheets are not in a book, if they're printed out and they have a little summer theme to them, something about it makes it feel like a fun activity. Put it on a clipboard, give your student a fun set of pencils and erasers, let them go to town. This again is perfect if you need an independent activity while a student is either they have 5 minutes left of their private lesson, or if their sibling is taking the lesson, they don't have anything else to do. Give them some coloring sheets. They can work on that. They can review note values, notes on the staff. They can review symbols and musical terms with the coloring sheets. These are color by code, so they're going to be creating these fun little summer coloring pages that they can take home. And then of course we have the worksheets. So these are worksheets for a variety of topics, even as specific as working on the musical alphabet, which by the way, if you're interested in why the musical alphabet is so important to review forwards and backwards for later on note reading ability, check out this video right here where I talk about pre-reading skills, just a little plug for that. And there are, of course, note naming worksheets or whatever you are needing to review. The great thing about these is because they're so independent, you can also send them home as homework. So if you have a student who is going on vacation and they are going to be away from a piano, make them an adorable little DIY bound book of worksheets and coloring sheets. They can do it on the plane, they can do it at grandma's house, they can do it at the lake house. So they're still reviewing music concepts, having fun, something to keep them busy when they can't play the piano. I have a free coloring worksheet, link in the description. Print that out and use that today. And if you want some of the worksheet packs or to buy all the worksheets, there's a link for that as well. If you're looking for more summer ideas for your studio, maybe some events or competitions or camps that you can run, check out this video and I will see you there.